Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Sandra S. and I'm Apeno, and I'm here for business. We start from Kumasi, where the abattoir company in the Shanti region is currently producing below capacity of 60 cattle per hour. Owing to low supply from local livestock breeders, the company now relies on cattle imported from neighboring West African countries. Karen Dodu has the rest of the story.
The livestock slaughtering and processing factory in Kumasi was established in 1998 to provide high-quality meat and slaughtering services to butchers. Although the company is equipped with the right machinery, it is unable to produce to its full capacity of 60 cattle per hour. Daily, butchers in and around Kumasi buy fresh meat from the abattoir. Unfortunately, due to excess demand, latecomers sometimes leave with no meat or meat products to take away. Out of the 200 cattle processed daily, only 10% is sourced from the local cattle breeders. The rest come from Mali, Burkina Faso and Niger. Service manager for the butchery, Bright Amenofer, explains that they are forced to spend more as they have to change currencies before buying the foreign cattle from such countries.
Very, very expensive because it depends on the CFA CD exchange, the rate. So it's very expensive to us. We don't have the numbers at all in Ghana. What we have is not enough. So you realize that what we get from Ghana is just about 10% of what we slaughter in here, yes.
According to line manager Bababu, investment in cattle production by governments in these countries is high. This, he noted, is an incentive for livestock breeders. He believes that Ghana can do the same if government begins to support the farmers.
The government should set in. The government should set in. There are some farmers who need money to intensify it. So when the monies are being given to them, from time to time, the agric officers, what have you, will then be checking them, seeing that if they are progressing or not, it might help.
So behind me is the market where people bring their cattle to sell to the abattoir. But the challenge is most of the cattle sold here are not from Ghana. From Mali and Niger, these cattle come all the way to Ghana to be bought. Now, out of the 200 cattle used or killed in a day, only 10% is from Ghana, meaning that we are not producing enough to meet demand. Reporting here from the Kumasi abattoir, I'm Karen Dodu for Joy Business.
Let's do other stories now. Government says achieving a favorable budget deficit is the biggest threat to issuing the single West African currency, the ECO. Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta disclosed this at the meeting for central bank governors and finance ministers from ECOWAS in Accra. Here's a report by George Wiafe.
Speaking at the program, Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta noted that despite this challenge, they are committed to putting in place the required measures to help them meet this budget deficit target.
The WAMSI as a bloc is still not able to meet both the primary and secondary macroeconomic convergence criteria on a sustained basis. But monetary integration and the single currency program must be grounded on sound and harmonized macroeconomic policies. We collectively, therefore, need to double our efforts towards institutionalizing macroeconomic stabilization and growth measures which will ensure the achievement of the convergence criteria.
Ken Ofori-Atta noted that all the member countries should be guided by the fact that we have just 11 months to start issuing this currency. Speaking at the same program, Vice President Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia noted that member countries should look at how they want the currency to be structured before its issuance.
The lessons from the Eurozone, launched 2 decades ago, should continue to guide us in designing and implementing a robust framework for the WAMS. Developments in the Eurozone have highlighted the need for countries to achieve and maintain the required level of macroeconomic stability prior to and after the formation of a monetary union.
The ECO was one of the major projects planned by ECOWAS after it was established in 2000. It was the expectation that the single currency will fast-track the integration of the various states. However, challenges by member countries in hitting the budget deficit target delayed its introduction in 2005, 2010, and 2015. However, the various heads of state have resolved that even if one member country is able to meet all the criteria, they will go ahead with the issuance of the ECO from next year.
If she were alive, she would have turned 100 years on April 13th this year. Founder of the Association of Ghana Industries and Nkulenu Industries, Esther Oklu, passed away exactly 17 years today. At the launch of her centenary celebration, the Ministry of Trade and Industry has pledged to support the Esther Oklu Foundation, an organization that promotes industrialization and entrepreneurship.
The celebration of the 100 years of an industrialist who was founder of the first local manufacturing company in Ghana is an idea to promote the spirit of entrepreneurship and revive patriotism in the country. Dr. Mrs. Esther Oklu died in 2002 as a celebrated industrialist with a passion to create more employment and empower the youth. The Esther Oklu Foundation will be hosting activities in the Volta region and other parts of the country to remember the late founder of industries in Ghana. Elizabeth Ohene is the spokesperson for the foundation.
It's important that we wanted to put it all together, but more important is to remember that some of the products that you still see on the market, Nkulenu, marmalade, Nkulenu, these days they are doing into kenke, they are into the palm soup. All those things were started and how it was started. It's a story that needs to be told over and over and over again so that people know that they can do similar things.
Minister of Information Kojo Ponkumah told Joy Business that government through the Ministry of Trade and Industry will support the foundation in its quest to create opportunity for employment.
So it's very significant. We intend to highlight it very much and encourage a lot more people, industrialists, young entrepreneurs, potential entrepreneurs, to learn from the values and the lessons that she stood for.
Will government be supporting this foundation in any way?
Yes, government will be, through our ministry, through the Ministry of Trades and Industry, providing, as we have been doing, various avenues of support to encourage the objectives that the foundation stands for, which is to sell the value system that she stood for.
Vice President of the Association of Ghana Industries, AGI, Humphrey Enyim Dake, has been speaking about the significance of the celebration.
The spirit and the drive to go through the mill at that time, the formation of a country, and then an individual identifying that I need to create wealth for myself as an industrialist, an entrepreneur, in the midst of challenges, not of this era of modernity.
The theme for the centenary celebration is honoring a legend of her time. Ebenezer Sabute's reports for Joy Business.
Intercity State Transport Company ISTC hints of plans to extend operations into Nigeria and some other West African countries. We have the compilation of this story plus more in our local summaries tonight.
Plans are far advanced for Intercity State Transport Company to extend operations to Nigeria and some other key West African countries. The Road Transport Company, which is already servicing the Togo, Benin and Cote d'Ivoire routes, is poised to venture out even further in the sub-region. The Ministry of Fisheries and Aquaculture Development, in collaboration with the Fisheries Commission, will close the season for artisanal fishing from Wednesday, May 15, 2019 to Saturday, June 15, 2019. The decision is aimed at reducing the overexploitation of fish stocks in Ghana's marine waters. Besides, it forms part of measures to regenerate Ghana's fast depleting fish stock. According to scientific research, one fish can lay over 25,000 eggs during the spawning season, and therefore, if the fishes are left for that period, stocks will increase substantially. This will be the second close season of the year. The Electricity Company of Ghana has embarked on a 3-month special data collection exercise expected to end by March 31 throughout its operational areas. The move is to boost service delivery and deepen communication with customers.
It's a wrap for business with me, Sandra Esenamapenu, for now, but I'll be back after showbiz with more business news. Thanks so much for your time.